Welcome to ANB Bronze 8 Part 3. All I'm going to be doing today, I've got 46 minutes left on this bowl of mushroom stew. So I'm just going to be running trial 70 and farming that over and over and over. All I'm trying to do at the moment is build up champion level a bit, get that to around 700-800, so that all the stats that all the points that we can allocate or need to allocate are all done. Once that's done, we'll meet back up here. I'll show you how the overall stats for the character are looking, and then I think we'll go grab Robin. On gemstones front, I've been farming quite a few during the day, so we're well above our budget. 24,645 is the lowest that this value can drop to, so we've got over 500 to play with. I need to farm about another 700 still because I want to buy. I'm thinking I'm going to need about 6 200% EXP boosters to buy. Obviously that's in addition to the ones that come from the rewards, so we'll see some dropping in at trial 100 as well, so we'll get 3 there, and there's 1 in the bank, in the stash. Also going to need some of these currency boosters as well, but we'll worry about that at a later date. So that's where we are at the start of part 3. This may well take place over a few days. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to put into this at the moment, but we'll see how it goes, and I shall see you back here in a bit. And welcome back. I've hit champion level 702, so all the defense stats are now filled in, all the utility stats are filled in. Haste I maximised immediately, so any champion levels from here on in go into power alone, so the character will get stronger and stronger. I've been farming trial 80. It's pretty horrible. Insofar, not so much the drops, I don't care about that at the moment. The books of learning, 1 3 hour, 3 1 hour, and mainly 10-minute books. But at the moment I'm only concerned about getting champion levels. One thing that I have noticed is this haste rating where it says 5 hits per second. I think it's more like 4.96 and it's been rounded up to say 5. Unfortunately there's no such thing as 4.96 hits per second. It's going to be about 4.75, which feels far too slow, so I want to go grab Robin and make sure that that's definitely over 5, because it feels terrible on boss at the moment. Bonus fire damage is my mistake. Life, although vitality is quite low, it's more than enough for what we're doing. What else have we got? Life on the hits, we've got 1,000 from the champion levels, and I've got 180 coming from my medals. Ability rate, that's about as much as I'm going to put into this experiment. Extra gold is 3,086% with the 200% gold booster, so that's okay. It's lower than I would normally run, but perfectly adequate for running through trials. Experience gained is with a 100% EXP booster, so we are, what's that, 10, just half that, and then treble it for what the we'll be over 3,000 anyway when I eventually decide to run some 200% boosters. Maths is hard. So up to 1.4 million gold just through running trials, so definitely don't need to stop for a gold farm. I also bought the extra life and some movement speed just to move a bit quicker. So what I'm going to do is just run through to Broken Dragon and grab Robin. Just shatter everything just to get rid of them. Pretty hopeless, these controls, even though I keep saying it. Needs to be fixed ASAP. Not a bad amount of gold. And was that a 3-hour book that dropped? It'd be ridiculous if we're getting a better book from story. Yes, it was. We'll complete that quest. There was another one down here to turn in, so we'll get a few gems for that. We'll do the iced tea because that's some more experience boosters. And Robin and the Dragon. Start that line off and off we go. I'm just going to roughly speed run through to where we need to be whilst making sure we get enough of these blocks of ice. Oh, we only need 5. Oh, we've got more than enough then. Can't remember if it's knock on his door. Yes, so we'll just run through to the end. Killing some things for gold along the way. And that's that one completed. Let's sell the junk. Put that in there. Got a nice amount of gemstones building up from running a booster in trials as well. I think there's, oh, it's Ingrid. I'm not going to bother doing that quest. I'll just collect it so it doesn't keep telling me you've got a quest outstanding or quest not collected. A few things up en route. Hang around here for a moment just so I can make sure that I have a double shatter. Not that it was needed. We have one ambush map to do and then we are good. I'm literally just going to stand here and let everything spawn. We deal with them at the end with a single shatter, hopefully. So I'm keeping an eye on the mini-map. When we're halfway through the first set of elites are just wandering in. You get 2 groups for this map. So when the second lot come walking in, I'm going to have to deal with them. But I know when the second lot are coming in, that's the last group to spawn. So I know I can just go and shatter, and that should deal with the rest of the map. So they've just spawned, and there we are. Broken Dragon, get Robin at the end. I think this one 7 gems. Shall I collect the red things on the way? Why not? Get some gems. Gems are nice. All these shatters are good as well. Oh, letting all the wind run out. One more of those. Blow them up and then ones. And then we can do a nice quick easy, should be easy kill of the dragon since we've got all these champion levels. Yep. And Robin, and we're done with Robin, so I can go and level him up in trials, or her up in trials I should say. And we gained a champion level. Yippee! Fuse those. Fuse those. So let's see what we've got. Let's throw that in there. Those in there. We'll turn in the broken dragon. Oh, 10 gems for that as well. That's nice. 17 gems off all of that. And Robin has joined us, so this is good news. We should see down here we have Robin. So I shall be jumping back into trials. I don't think Robin's going to have improved my haste just yet. I need to get them leveled up, and then that should go above 5.0, and I know that I'm finally getting 5 hits per second. So that's that, and I'll probably see you again a bit later, maybe for a wrap up, I don't know. Okay, so we're 2 hours into the event, 9 hours 59 minutes 59 seconds left on the clock. I've been using the free 100% boosters so far, so I've not made the maximum use of experience yet, but that's fine because I'm trying to get the character in a position where we can maximise experience anyway. The 200% currency booster, 400 gemstones, is about to run out, so I will need to either run Troll 90 to grab some free ones or buy some tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm running with extra gold on all the gear, once I've run 2 trials I'm able to buy a stack of 5 stew of the day and 5 coffees, so I'm doing that this time just to add a bit of extra life and a bit of movement speed. On the character, I have replaced the pants and boots. I have crafted legendary versions, so I have got Haste, extra gold, movement speed and experience. Haste, extra gold, movement speed and experience on those. On the skills front, although books of learning are pretty poor at trial 80, I've still been able to get arc lightning and frostbolt up from, I think we started the day on level 7, they're up to 9 now. I've got them upgrading to level 10. Thereafter I want to get frostbeam up there as well. I am not at all concerned with how many champion levels we get or what our push gear looks like. I have been making a start on crafting push gear as I'm going along. So I've crafted a helm, chest, shoulders, at which point I remembered that I could monitor what's due out. So I've got myself a 75 Integralis and a 74 Glacius Tempestus, and that's the reason that I then crafted the 72 and 73 boots for experience and gold farming combined, because I knew that they were going to be dropping out. So at some stage I may recraft these, it depends on how materials go. Where are we? So champion level 858 after 2 hours, and only using, well, we use a 200% booster to get to 70, and then we've just used 1.5 hours, or just over no, it has been 1.5 hours of 100% boosters to get to 858. So our damage and power are constantly going up. Haste is finally in a position that I'm happy with. If it creeps over 5.5 eventually, that'd be even better. Fire damage I might fix in the future, I don't know, because I'm not too bothered about this event. What else are we looking at? Ability rate's gone up a little bit, but not a lot. That might if I eventually craft a full set of legendary, but I want to get the push gear done first, and I need to keep an eye on the materials. Extra gold is now 3121%. Our experience is 2135%. That's with 100% booster, so that will be nicely over 3000 once we are using a 200% booster, which will be next time out. I think on the materials front, I have been upgrading low tier essences to higher tiers, so the lessers to essence and essence to greater essence, so I can then have enough materials to craft legendary items as we go along. Gold has been as high as 3 million. Obviously I've had a little bit of a crafting spree as I've gone along, so it's fluctuating between sort of 2.2 and 3 million. Get about 70 to 80,000 gold per trial run, so I do not need to worry about gold farming whatsoever with this event. And marker titans, they're certainly not looking like a problem either. I've only been farming trial 80 today. The runs aren't brilliantly fast. Let's see what our fastest has been. 73 seconds, so that's not incredible, but it's not slow, so that's good enough. Typically they're about 120 to 130. I'm not seeing anything going beyond 130 anymore, so in a good position there. I think once I reach, where are we, about champion level 1000, I'll probably push it up to 90 for a bit, and hopefully get the legendary push set crafted. So I think I'm going to need to run higher trials in order to get skill books up, or more of the 3-hour books to get skills upgraded more quickly. So I'm not too concerned about how many champion levels I get in the event. I'm not bothered at all about what I manage to craft. 130 will be easily doable, and then we'll just see where we go from there. So I think that will wrap up today's session, and tomorrow I do need to start using up quite a lot of time because we've got 10 hours. The event 7 days to run, so I need to use up some time. I'm not going to get through all those 10 hours, that's far too much for this event, but that's where we are. Any questions, comments, feel free to ask down below. Thanks for watching.